Hi, everybody. It's Mr. Van here, and I've brought my dog Hadley to help out and talk about the start of the year and schedules and getting us all off the ground in September. I hope everyone's had a wonderful summer. I feel like I've been very lucky to have maybe one of my best in a long time. Yeah, but also at the same time, really looking forward to coming back and working with everybody as I am lucky enough to love my job. So let's talk about what's coming. I spent a little bit of time, and I'll spend more time next week, being the week of the 28th through September 1st, setting up timetables as well as setting up a lot of stuff in the school, much the way your teachers come in early and often help out with those things. Your schedule should be available, I hear from administration, on Friday, September 1st. I don't have an exact time, but it's probably either midnight or a noon situation. Let's put the dog down. And so you'll be able to check those up and get a sense. For students that had conflicts, weren't able to get into certain things, oversubscribed, I've reached out and sent emails. I sent it to whatever was the student email in my ed. I know sometimes that can be an email you don't check as often. It could also be an email that your parents set if they control your my ed access. So make sure you've had a look and seen if you do indeed have any emails from me. There are still some out there that I haven't heard back from, and obviously the sooner you get back, the sooner we can make the changes to get your schedule as set as possible. Some of the big things were around just like having significantly too many students for culinary. I know some students got ahead in math, but we don't have enough pre-calc 11 spots. And we're still waiting to see what might happen with some of the older students for needing other additional spots. We do as best as we can, and I do keep a wait list. It's a shared document that I run off my computer, so rest assured that if we're in conversation and you want to get into something and it's not available, I'll make a note of that and we'll have it. And of course, we continue that on the first week back. Speaking of first week back, let's talk about what that looks like. It's similar to last year, if you remember. So the first day of school is always the Tuesday after Labor Day. That year is going to be, or this year it's going to be Tuesday the 5th. And being grade 10, you come in at 10 o'clock for a 10 a.m. assembly. I will be available after the assembly that runs usually about 45 minutes, and we'll be doing that with our new vice principal, Ms. Thompson, who you'll meet. She's lovely. And so Ms. Thompson will be running that, and I'll be helping her with that assembly at 10 o'clock on Tuesday. And then it's really just that hour or so that you're required to be there. I'll hang out in my office and answer questions and help people with schedules as we need to. The key thing to remember is that it's holes and incorrect courses first. So if you're thinking, I was really interested in this elective and now I think I'd like to switch to this elective, or I noticed I got into my backups and I'm curious, is there actually now room in the thing I wanted instead? Those are not priority. That's not saying we won't get to them. It's just it's really not a Tuesday, Wednesday thing. That's much more a Thursday. My ask of students this year is going to be, if you're in an elective and you're feeling like it's probably not the one you want, to go on the Wednesday, which will be the first full day of classes. So that's Wednesday, September 6th. Check it out. And if after the 6th you're feeling like it's not for you, and you can already tell that, one day is pretty quick, but if you can already tell that, then come in on the Thursday during the block that you have it and see me. So again, priorities are for anyone who still has a hole in their schedule that I'm working through emails with, trying to solve, as well as if anyone had an incorrect schedule. I don't think we have any of those. I've gone through all the summer school and stuff, and congratulations, a lot of success in summer school, which is wonderful, both for catching up and getting ahead. So I think we're all set on that, but I might have missed something. So those are the top priorities, and then making those cosmetic timetable changes for what elective you might like would be after that. As always, there's no timetable changes for, oh my God, I'm not with blank friend, or oh my God, I have this teacher. It's not being entertained, and it's true in all the grades. So sorry, we're not doing those ones. But yeah, we want to make sure we get all the right courses for you that you do need. I think that's all I wanted to say. Oh, one last thing. I'm just also trying to, I think I'm into the P last name, P or Q now, for trying to get through and have the schedules as balanced as possible. And that usually means having kind of like two academics on each side. Sometimes schedules are pretty tough in that you might have a few singleton classes and I can't actually do it. But for the most part, most of our students are able to get balanced. Mainstream students having English and socials on one side, maths, science, for example, on the other, or some combination of that. Hadley's making noise. Yeah, I think that's probably it for now. Have a great afternoon.